Hi, I'm June. So at that time, I was dating this guy from school. So relationship was pretty stable and I just felt like that's the guy that I wanted to marry. That gave me excuses to do things that weren't very pleasing to God. The wake-up call came one day when I missed my period. We decided to do a test, and that's when we found out that I was pregnant. For the first time, I saw there was a lot of fear in his eyes. When he suggested abortion, then we just decided to go ahead with that. After I woke up, I just felt like, wow, okay, the problem is gone, life can go back to normal now. Deep down, I knew that I had killed my child, I had taken away my child, and the pain and the hurt and everything just started to set in. I didn't expect this abortion to wreck my life the way it did. All along, I wanted to be a good mom, and for the first time in my life, I just felt like I'm the worst sinner on earth. Having taken away my child when he was weak and defenseless, and I was supposed to be the one protecting him when he's in my womb. Because of the guilt that he was feeling, he just started to distance himself away from me. The depression actually got really bad after we broke up. I just found myself in this dark pit that I could not get out of, and I came to a point of conviction that only God could help me, and that was the turning point. Immediately after that, I texted a friend and asked her to pray for me. I felt like I was ready to seek healing. That's when Rachel's Vineyard came to mind. And it was during Rachel's Vineyard, there was this deep cry inside me. I was always asking God, where's my child? And suddenly I just saw this vision. Jesus was there. He was carrying my child this way, and my child was laughing in his arms, he's wriggling in his arms, and Jesus was just smiling at me, and his eyes was just so full of love. So when I saw that he was happy and he's with Jesus, I felt I could let him go. When I felt the Lord say to me, go use your unborn child's life to propel the gospel forward. So I left my job, and all I knew was I wanted to do something about abortion. And so I went on a journey to New Zealand. First time I heard about Buttons. Buttons was started in New Zealand by Marina and Peter. They also had an abortion, and they started Buttons, collecting buttons from people around them that they know had abortion before. Marina showed these jars of buttons that she received over the years. It was over 20,000 buttons. I was just overwhelmed. And I was just thinking to myself, where are all these women? And where are all these men? Where are all these people who are crying out there, who are suffering in silence? For the first time, I just felt like, hey, I'm not alone anymore. That's when I was really, really convicted that Buttons need to be in Singapore. So Buttons Project, it provides a very safe platform for people to send in a button. It can be a physical button, or they can take a photo of a button to represent the baby that they have never met. In a way, it's like a memorial kind of thing. So all this will be put on the website. And of course, we also have a support group in place. While it's not meant to be a substitute to professional counseling, all of us have been through abortion experience. And I think we just want to journey together with them. If you have been through an abortion, or if you know of anyone who have been through abortion and you're affected by it, and if you think that sending in a button would help, in your healing journey, please feel free to send in a button. With or without messages, it's fine as well. Yeah, so we would love to receive your buttons.